Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along out.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. I should ask...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. You're no better than a muggle.
Hearing back soon about the position that opened up at the ministry. Except my letter of inquiry last Monday.
A full day's work clears the mind, I say.
I have a terrible curse where I can't lift tools or do work of any kind.
Whatever my task, I console myself knowing that some soul out there has a more unfavourable lot in life.
We could use a few more house elves in my house.
Holland Gaunt was the sort who'd flay her own mother.
If something threatens me, first thing I come. If it thinks it's got me.
Accio.
Revelio.
Brilliant.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the... There you go. Confringo. Quickly. I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio. All in the wrist. Missed the mark a bit on that one. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Lucky shot. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that. Accio! All in the wrist. Accio. That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it. I've seen worse. we...
Another time, perhaps.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with Gerald. The Kneazles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going...
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our... Some provide us with magically imbued materials, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it.
Yes, Professor.
Then, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on... Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many
Psst, psst, over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
At least, that's what we decided in.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
You've intrigued me. Very well.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant.
I suspected you two might get a...
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust... I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well... You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I'm...
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the minute.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear the poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village. They're up to something. I'm just not...
That does seem strange. Sounds as...
Exactly.
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know, the better I can keep...
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I should be going, but we'll...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your... Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those... Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would... You, however, have seen how... I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to... In fact, I know of two statues right here. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so,
I'd be glad to help you, Mr...
Oh, I knew I could count on... First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamo.
But what about curfew?
And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for... Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing.
Aloha Mora.
Done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so
Protego.
no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
I have a few questions about the demiguise statues.
Whew, just hearing the name sends chills down my spine. Oh, very well.
How do I remove them?
They each hold a moon that can only be extracted at night. Once removed...
Do you know who is behind?
No, but I suspect the motive is jealousy. No one is a...
I have nothing more to ask.